Sag to the Temple of Consciousness. You are now going to attend your May 2025 Spiritual Tarot Forecast, which I try to associate with the astrological transits of Venus and Mars, which I post at the same time I post this video. So, Sag, you're the last, but next month you'll be the first. I'm out here enjoying my lanai here on the big island of Hawaii. There's my catchment, and all around me is jungle. And it's a very beautiful, a very bright day today. Here are the cards. This will be a very simple spread, as it has been for nigh on to 9 years. I've been on YouTube, and I've certainly gone through a lot of transformations myself. The tarot cards are a sort of a view into the future and into ourselves, because we are the creators of our future. We are the recipients of our karma. And the tarot is here to guide us and to remind us of the challenges and obstacles that we may encounter. Forewarned is forearmed. For those of you who are new, I'm a yoga teacher all my life. I present my yoga workouts on this channel under yoga poses and yoga workouts with Ava. So you can find all of them there. I've been trying to limit the length of them, but believe me, that's difficult for me. Very difficult. I lose track of time. It's a meditation for me, and I lose all track of, I create them spontaneously. I'd love it if you could join me for a session. And then later on, what I'll do is I'll create on my Patreon page a means by which you can get the specialty workouts, which will involve specific targeted outcomes, such as workouts for sleep, workouts before you go to work to energize, and workouts to music, so that I can not get copyrighted. So please, if you would, subscribe, because I just arrived here recently, so I'm in the midst of planning all this and creating, and I've been doing it every single day since I've been here practically. Yesterday, Easter, happy Easter, post-Easter. I was very lazy, and I rested the entire day, and sometimes you need to do that. The core of this channel is the tarot, because the tarot is the most magical, spiritual, abstractified means of divination. And I highly recommend that you learn how to read your own cards and have them with you like a trusted ally and friend. At the end of this reading, I'll include a yoga pose and a yoga mudra. I teach yoga, I mentioned, and I feel that we need sometimes to make a reading at the vibration of the reading, something that we can feel on a physical level. And so I choose poses that I think translate those feelings into a physical experience. So anyway, you're welcome to join or not, but please, if you like the readings and find them valuable, please support by either purchasing a private and personal reading from me or a direct donation if you could. Thank you. So, all right. Let's begin your reading. This is a 4-card spread. The first card, pardon me. Hold on here. It's important to clear your throat. Here we go. First card represents the overall mood or energy of the month. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that Venus is in your 5th house for May. Venus is the symbol of pleasure and love and joy. And the 5th house is the house of love and pleasure and joy. So they are at home with each other and only amplify those energies. We also have Mars during the month, the first half of the month, moving into Cancer, which is your 8th house. The 8th house of partnership, sex, passion, wanting to transform something, change something, having to deal with the government perhaps as well, some sort of perhaps legal issues, shared resources like that. We have your first card is the Lovers, your partner. It's also about a choice that might be made collaboratively or needs to be made collaboratively. And so there must be a meeting of minds, hearts, souls. And in order to accomplish and succeed in your aims, your goals, in that area, again, of the 8th house perhaps, you need to be cooperative, negotiate with your partner, or agree to share resources, or seek counsel from an institution, a government, an organization, and make a choice. And that choice will have repercussions on you and the other. The consequence is, because this is a major arcana card, it has a more powerful effect in changing situations, changing dynamics between people as well. So look out for that. For the month, I don't want these cards to blow away, so I'm going to put right underneath here. The second card does represent your challenge, your specific challenge for the month of May. We have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. This is about coming to the end of a journey. This family has been traveling since the Ace of Cups in this suit. They're at the very end of the suit. They're at the end of the road. And they're celebrating because it's a homecoming. It's a time of deep appreciation of family, home, and of every wonderful thing that has allowed you to finish this journey successfully. As a challenge, perhaps this is your challenge, to take something to closure successfully and then to celebrate. Often it's about, because the first card was the Lovers, it could be about marriage, creating a family, buying a home. All of these are domestic challenges, emotional challenges, bringing something to a close, something, a finality to something that has emotional consequences, deep emotional consequences. That's the challenge that you'll face in May. So that's the 8th and the 9th. Mars goes into the 9th during the last half of the month, a little less than half. And the 9th house is about travel, about broadening your mind, about seeking more of the exotic, either in your education, in your reading, in your studying, in your travels, or in the choice of your friends and partners. You want a certain amount of the exotic, and or you want to deepen your existing relationship, make it more spiritual, more connected, more bonded, more real. That's your challenge. The third card of this 4-card spread represents the surprise element of the month, what you may not have anticipated. And it is the star, the beautiful, the elegant, the exquisite star. Why? Because the stars above us make for one of the most beautiful symbols in the tarot. The stars are a mystery. They could be angels, or they could simply be expressions of the many faces of God. They certainly aren't just balls of gas, in my opinion. They're supernatural. So it's something supernatural when seen from a distance, maybe looking back on an event or a surprising fulfillment of a dream. This is the magic that is represented by the stars. They guide us with their own wisdom, and they align with us individually and en masse. So you get guidance, internal guidance, that leads you on the proper path to fulfillment, to the granting of your hopes and dreams. Venus in the 5th house. You see? Let's see how it concludes. Yay. All right, so we have the Lovers, which is the major arcana love card, I suppose, because it's depicting Adam and Eve, who started everything off. And here we have the Two of Cups. Finally, two individuals who are pledging to one another, who are seeing eye to eye, heart to heart, soul to soul. Your soulmate, your significant love, interest. This is the signing of a contract. So again, marriage, we may have marriage here, or the starting of a family. Or if not literally, then of an artistic family. Venus in the 5th house. This is all about feeling and about bringing something to a closure, a happy closure, a project, an emotional episode in your life. This is about coming to an agreement, a contract, a seeing eye to eye on something, diplomacy, negotiation, reconciliation, and the tying of a deep bond that will have long-lasting effects. Then the choice can be made, and that choice affects both parties, but they are equally benefited by the choice. It really couldn't get any better than that, Sag. So enjoy this exciting, emotionally fulfilling, transformative month of May. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for watching the my workouts, because I love, part of what I love to do is I love to exercise, to teach yoga, to teach, to move, to feel life. So I'm inviting you to participate with me. I post them. I posted 2 today. So give them a try. And thank you everyone for donating. There's links below. I need your support. And that support can be financial. It could be an exchange of services. I do private and personal readings. And I put on some of those readings that we can arrange to talk on the phone. And it wouldn't be an arrangement because I live in the middle of the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. And so I have a very odd time zone. It doesn't agree with a lot of others. So, but if you would like, that would be a little extra on top of what the reading would cost as a normal reading, where I just give it to you as an audio file. Or we can chat about it, or maybe you just want to chat, and that's all right with me too. So go to grandcentralhealing.com and go into the shop, and you'll see the career reading, the life path reading, the business reading, the relationship reading, and the emergency reading. Those, I think, I'll include the possibility or the potential for a call. Your choice is optional. So thank you very much. Wait for the yoga pose of the month. Aloha and namaste. Welcome, Sag, to your yoga pose for May 2025. When I think about your reading, what stands out to me is that there's 2 references in a 4-card spread to lovers, to contracts, to negotiation, to diplomacy, about seeing an issue from 2 perspectives so that you can be fair in your judgment and your choice. So I think that what we should do is we should turn in the direction of one choice and then turn in the direction of another choice. And while you're in that direction, I want you to peruse spiritually, mentally, what that choice would mean, what the consequences of that choice would be. And we will move from one choice to the other. We relax the shoulders. We're going to do this seated twist. Place your hands into prayer. Straighten your back. Straighten your spine. Feel the spine as if it's a rod moving up and down through you. Press into the hands and hold them directly in front of your sternum. We take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale. We press into the hands. We press into the arms. We let go of the waist. We elevate the chest and we inhale. We rotate with our spine as the central rod around which we rotate the torso to one side. When you've reached the apex of that rotation where you can't rotate anymore, stay there, pressing into the hands. Close your eyes and breathe through the nose. Again, we are considering an option, a choice. We sigh, we let go of our tension, and we meditate on that choice. Deep breath, pressing into the hands, keeping the chest elevated. We rotate over to the other side, releasing the tension at the lower back, through the waist area, through the hip sockets. We rotate over. We press into the hands, into the arms, and we breathe, hold, meditate on your other choice. We hold and breathe. We press. We press. Inhale, we rotate over as far as you can comfortably. Exhale, we press in. We hold. We feel. Feel the vibration of that choice. Turn into that choice. Inhale, rotate over. Glide, releasing the waist, turning over. When you've reached the apex of that turn, press into the hands. Draw the abdominal wall in. Exhale. Turn. Turn. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, press into the hands, draw the abdominal wall in. Inhale, rotate, over. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, rotate, releasing. Pause and rotate back. Exhale. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other, considering meditating, feeling the effect through you. We rotate. We glide from choice to choice. We glide. Come back to center. Take a deep breath. Exhale. We bow. And we say namaste. Elbows down. Relax the shoulders. Thank you. May you make the right choice. Namaste. And aloha. I hope you enjoyed that. Please use it to meditate on these important choices that are coming up. Wait for the Yoga Mudra. And thank you very much for your support. Welcome, Sag, to your Mudra for May 2025. It's all about partnerships, all about love, about relationships. And when we are engaged in a relationship, it's always important to build within ourselves the capacity to forgive, to let bygones be bygones, to forgive the past, to unburden the relationship with what was, and allow for it to grow into what it's never been. So we're going to do the mudra of forgiveness. I'll show you. Raise your hands, face forward. We then bend the middle finger, and we touch the middle finger to the ball of the thumb, and we wrap the thumb around that finger. Then we extend the other fingers out, and we hold. Like that. We hold. You can bring the hands right in front of you, turned up. You can hold them up. You can hold them out. You can hold them close to you, but keep the fingers in the same position. Close your eyes. And let go of the burden of blame, either blaming another or blaming yourself. Release the blame. Make sure the finger is touching the ball of the thumb. Press the thumb down gently on that finger. The other fingers extend out. We continue to hold. Breathing slow and deep. Every exhalation is a release of anger. It's a release of annoyance. It's a release of hatred. You let it go. And you purify your body. This is a mudra of purification, emotional purification. We hold. We extend. We press out. Hold and breathe. Open up. Bring the arms up. Pull the elbows back. Look up. Keep the hands in position. Extend the fingers out. Deep breath. Exhale gently. Bring the elbows down by your side. Turn the hands with the palms up. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath. Exhale, release. turn the hands over, wave the fingers to release the stress and tension. After you wave, you can return to the mudra and perform it 5 times. Or you can just practice once. This time, take a deep breath, stop, bring the hands together, bow, and we say namaste. Thank you. Enjoy that. Use it to forgive and to purify your soul, your heart, so that you can achieve the highest union with those you love. Thank you. Namaste.